Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Men on third with 2 down. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. So striding in, Rafael Ortega. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board. We've got a very close game on our hands now. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is off for that and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Kyle Hendricks, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a soft liner to the left side. Foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. 5 runs on only 4 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Popped him up. Alonso is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Kenna, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Wind up the 2-0 pitch to third, and there's one down now.
Now batting, number 6.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they throws him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate, James McCann. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Ready for another chance? Jacob DeGrom, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Four runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball well outside.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Javier Baez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Greg Dykman.
The next Cub up, Greg Dykman, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So digging in now, Yan Gomes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run letter written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Taijuan Walker trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Taijuan Walker.
In now, Rafael Ortega. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Ortega is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Here's the 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Mets 4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And now pitch on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to 3rd. And he's in there at 3rd with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to 3rd.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Lindor carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. A man at 3rd with 1 away. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it 6-5 now.
Now back, first baseman.
Good job of hitting right there, D. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the. And this ball hits the first base bag. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Eduardo.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed the pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Happ picks it up to second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 6 and the Mets 5. Striding in once again, Kyle Hendricks. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker. Matt Duffy will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 5, Matt Duffy.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ian Happ.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. First pitch of the at-bat.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Runner goes for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Alexander Vizcaino is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 11, Alexander Vizcaino.
Stepping up now, Mark Hanna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Mark Hanna.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. This is line to left. Dykeman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching and that at that, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your second.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, great. They get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for the ball.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off.
Misses. Ball 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might for a foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, Greg Deichmann, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here comes the 1-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, catcher, Jan.
So now to the plate, Jan Gomes. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
First game with the Cubs, first home runs again.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season as they open up a 4-run lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joey Lucchesi will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tomas
Number
Nido
47.
will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order
Now
here on that double
batting
switch.
9. Number 3. Tomas Nido.
To the plate now, Rafael Ortega.
Rafael.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Frank Schwindel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 18, Frank Schwindel.
Off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 21 driven in. Now the pitch. Oh, the zone, a swing and a miss. He strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Braylon Marquez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Braylon Marquez.
Next for the Mets, Tomas Nido. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dykeman is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8, Starling Marte.
Digging in, Starling Marte. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Ready to begin the eighth, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ian Happ. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's it.
1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. One out.
Now batter.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So one gone here in the Chicago eighth, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Marte, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 47 thus far, as this is now a 5-run cushion. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. At the plate now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Mets 5. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete.
Tommy Nance is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 45, Tommy Nance.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 1-1.
Oh, that's just out.
This one's chopped to third. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
runner on first with 2 away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Escobar is on his way home. He scores, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Number 38.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Smith is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 2-0 now. Hit hard down the line, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
High in the air out to center field. Ortega is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Tyler McGill enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The catcher, Jan Jones.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yan Gomes. First pitch of the at-bat.
Whoa, that's down.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0. There's a low changeup that's laid off. 1 out, nobody on. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Three and 1 to Yan Gomes. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Now at the plate, Rafael Ortega. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The count now at 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. Struck him out.
Shit.
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Number 38.
From the stretch. Brad Wick stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to hit is the catcher, Tomas Nido. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The right fielder, number
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hot shot down the line. Bryant is up with it. There's one on first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Cubbies scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Kyle Hendricks records the victory, his 13th of the year. Jacob deGrom struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 10 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Mets, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.